To start things off, you guys, it was a busy day for Green Bay. Their general manager and whatever the fuck the other guy is met with the shareholders today at 11 in the morning.
Which is like anyone who bought shares in it or like legitimate shareholders?
No, all fans.
Holy shit.
And there was actual fans at the press conference too. Obviously not all of them, but there was some notable things that came out of it. First off was right before it, over the weekend, the Davante Adams stuff broke with the Packers, that they haven't been making any progress on contract talks. They broke off contract negotiations. The general manager, Gutekunst, and I think it's president of football operations or something like that, they call it.
Is that like Mark
Murphy. Yep. These two jabronis get up to the mic, start talking. People are just blowing them up about the Aaron Rodgers situation, because why would you not?
There's the Last Dance gate, a lot of stuff going on.
And I think a lot of it, Rodgers wanted to be this way. I think he wanted these guys to go into this with their feet up to the fire, because Rodgers is Rodgers. But after the press conference, after they said some stupid things, like their biggest asset to their organization is Lambeau Field, not Aaron Rodgers, right? Most people would think number 12 is probably their biggest asset.
I mean, if you're looking like the grand scheme of things, obviously 12 is expendable at a certain point. He's going to be gone. The stadium's going to be there. I could see his point, but it doesn't look like good PR for his players.
Motherfuckers won one Super Bowl. Let's not act like he's bigger than God and football in general.
Okay, this is what all comes back to the point, though. Green Bay has been bending over backwards now to appease Rodgers after they pissed him off when they thought he was washed up and drafted Jordan Love. Aaron Rodgers now came to the table. They came to a new contract that gives Aaron Rodgers an out after this year. I'm not sure if reporting is true or not, but I believe that hinges on them having the ability to get Randall Cobb. If they get Randall Cobb, Rodgers will sign the contract. I'm pretty sure that's in it.
Randall Cobb has a decent contract as well.
Yeah.
What, like $8 million a year?
So but we can get into more details on the Rodgers one. There's a lot of things, but his deal that is going into this year allows them to open up more cap space for this season.
Yes. So long story short, Aaron Rodgers has agreed to a new contract with the Green Bay Packers that allows him an out after this season, the 2022 offseason. He'll be a free agent. He will, however, be reporting to camp. I think they report tomorrow.
I think it's the 28th, so Wednesday.
Okay, so Wednesday.
Pretty sure. Randall Cobb is getting paid. His cap hit is $10 million this year. It's a brutal hit for them to get Randall Cobb back there. Now, they need a player like him to come back. I mean, they have Davante Adams. They got Randall Cobb. They got Amari Rodgers. Like, they'd have the weapons and no excuses.
And would Randall Cobb be open to... Is this the last year of his contract?
I believe so.
Oh,
yeah,
I wouldn't restructure if I was him then.
It is.
Yeah.
You can just follow Roger wherever he goes to next
Take
year.
that money.
But
He's got one more year in 2022.
But I think there's almost no guaranteed money on it.
So is there any way Green Bay does this? Is there any way Green Bay follows through and pulls Cobb down?
I don't know. You would think with all the pandering that they've been doing, trying to get Rodgers back, there would be. But long story short, the plan as of now is Rodgers will be back with Green Bay at the start of training camp. He'll be playing for Green Bay this season. They're running it back one more time. Him and Davante Adams, who has an expiring contract if they don't come to a new deal. And then it will be Randall Cobb as well as the rest of the Green Bay team. Personally, I think it's going to be a very, very interesting season.
If you're Davante Adams, why would you sign a long-term contract?
You wouldn't. You'd want to just play this year and see what happens.
See what happens. Rodgers does have the ability to control his future in 2022 and 2023. So he can choose whether he wants to come back those years.
I did read about some caveats, but we'll get into that on the actual NFL episode, which will be dropping later this week.